had that last cup of coffee, right? So, okay, well, let me try and paint the picture, okay? All right, so I've got 3 cameras around my neck, a tripod in one hand, and my pants down around my ankles. Okay, I thought it was a private bush, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so all of a sudden, I'm face to face with this gorilla. A female gorilla who, I must say, has the most lascivious expression I've ever seen on a female with that much body hair. Okay? So, anyway, I freeze, because they always tell you to freeze, right?
Yeah.
And I'm in this position.
Oh my God.
And she comes up to me, and she
She what? What?
Oh
my God.
sniffs me.
You're blushing.
It's still a very sensitive memory for me.
Then what happened?
We got engaged.
Oh, none of this is true, is it?
Yes, it is. Well, okay, well, except for the engagement part. She wouldn't have me.
You really should write these stories down.
Yeah, but you know, it is a good thing that I do get a Valentine's from her at least once a year. But yeah, you know, the thing about writing things down is journalism's kind of spoiled that for me. It kind of takes away all of your desire to invent creatively. So, you know, I just decided to stick to making pictures.
Making pictures. I love that. You must really love what you do, don't you?
Yeah, I guess you could say it's kind of an obsession.
Why do you think?
I don't know. I guess that's why they're obsessions. You don't have to have a reason for it, thankfully.
Well, now you sound like an artist.
Oh, no, I'm not an artist. I mean, that's the thing, you know, National Geographic isn't really the hub of artistic expression. You know, they just want their wildlife photos in focus and without any personal comment whatsoever. So, no, I'm not an artist. I came to that realization a long time ago. It's just the cost of being too well adjusted. I'm too normal.
I don't think you're what? I
Okay,
didn't mean that the way it sounded.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, then we'll just call that a compliment and move on.
Okay.
So, did you love teaching?
Sometimes, you know, it just depended on the student. You know, I mean, you wanted to find one that, you know, would make a difference, that you thought you could contribute something to.
Did you?
Well, I like to think so. I mean, I know one went to medical school.
So, why did you stop?
Kate, this is fantastic. This is really good. Were you both thinking, does she know this is a second work? Were you thinking that? Yes, I do. Is your substitution in place?
Yeah.
Okay. What can we do to allow him to have more of an effect on you? Make you a little bit more, you know, keep in mind, she isn't, you know, she lives on a farm, she's a housewife, on some level, she doesn't feel like the most interesting person in the world. And then there he is talking about his travels all over the planet. So I really, because what I'm seeing is you're too comfortable. All right? So what can we do to make you more uncomfortable? Either we have to change the place or make your substitution a little bit more emotionally dangerous.
I'll change the place.
You change it? Yeah? Okay. All right. This is great.
Okay.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, so
Yeah, and actually take it back. Rob, the line that you have, so did you enjoy teaching? Whatever you were saying before that, or I don't know, was she speaking? I want you to have a little bit more of a pause there, because I think that you missed a great opportunity, and I almost stopped you, but I thought, no, let's go see what happens.
yeah, it was the no. I guess I'm just too normal.
I don't think you're normal.
Well, okay.
I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
Well, then let's just call it a compliment and move on.
Okay.
So did you love teaching?
Sometimes, it depended on the student. You tend to pick out one or two you think you can contribute to.
Did you?
I like to think I did. I know one of them went to medical school.
So why'd you stop?
No, never really thought about it. So,
Do you miss it?
sometimes, yeah, a little bit. So, tell me about the most exciting place that you've ever been. I mean, unless you're tired of talking about it.
Okay. You're asking a man if he's tired of talking about himself? He must not get out much. I didn't mean.
It's okay, I thought it might be boring, for you to tell all this to some housewife out in the middle of nowhere.
No. But this is your home. This isn't nowhere, and it's not dull. Okay. Most exciting place I've ever been to. Well, okay, I guess I'll have to go with the obvious choice and say Africa. Man, it's not just, the land and the people and the culture and whatever. It's like the country itself. It's the colors of the dusks and the dawns are just different over there. It's like the air, the molecules.
Rob, do you have your objects for these things? The colors and the air and all of that? I want them to affect you more.
Okay.
This just has to be the most amazing place you've ever been. It makes you weep when you see it. That kind of beauty.
Okay, well, I'd have to say the obvious choice is Africa. And, I mean, it's not just, the land and the people or the culture. It's the colors there. It's like the dusks and the dawns there. It's like they're charged. Every molecule they're tangible. You have the whole thing there, the cohabitation of man and beast, beast to beast, and there's no judgment there.
Okay,
There's no
Rob, let's do
morality.
that again this time. I don't want you to lean into her so much, okay, because that makes her too familiar, I think, and it takes away from any kind of sexual tension that we need in this scene, because this is a very sexy movie. And also, as you expose this, about yourself, allow yourself to feel a little bit vulnerable about it, because it's one of those things where it's the kind of story that you tell, and you certainly hope somebody shares that experience with you, but there's always that risk that she looks at you like, what the hell are you talking about? And that's the other thing too. She's never experienced anything like that. Is she ever going to experience anything like that? So there's a lot more to what you're saying than I'm seeing. So let's just add those elements.
All right, so we'll go with the obvious choice and say Africa. It's, I don't know. It's not just the country or the people. It's the land there. It's the dusks and the dawns. They just have a different color than anything that you've ever seen before. It's even the air is just charged differently. It's like it's tangible. I mean, it's not just that. You have the cohabitation of man and beast to beast, and it's just life there. There's no judgment involved. There's no morality. It's just it's a voyeur's paradise, really. I mean, the animals, they don't care if you watch them as long as it's from a distance, So it reminds me of this one time, we were in this old truck. We were driving north up to the Niger, and the engine was old, so it was making this really bad noise. But you could just sort of hear this rumbling off in the distance. Then all of a sudden, we came up on top of it, and it was just like 1,000 thunderclaps, all at once. It was just, oh man. you know, they have safari tours now. Maybe you and your husband convince him.
Okay, Kate, when he said that, what did you hear?
I don't want you.
No, oh, no. I think that, you know, he's trying to be really, you know, he realizes after he said that he's basically shown your world, again, that you haven't seen and you probably never will. So then when he says, oh, maybe your husband can take you there, keep in mind, you know, your husband, the only place he ever goes is the county fair, and that's it.
Okay.
That's it, the farm, the county fair, that's it.
Right.
So, I mean, if she even laughed out loud, you know, this is beyond, you don't know me well, you don't know me at all, you don't know my husband at all. Okay, so allow yourself to have that as your object.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, so just the last few lines of that.
Oh, gosh. And so it was like 1,000 thunderclaps, just all at once.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I would love to see that.
Well, you know, they have safari tours. Maybe you could convince your husband to take you.
Yeah.
Great.
You know, it's a really beautiful night out. Would you like to go for a walk?
Well, it's kind of buggy out there.
With your luck. Because a Shoshone medicine woman taught me how to make bug repellent tea out of tree roots.
Oh, you drink bug repellent?
Well, let's go back. This is nice, but you know what I think? I think what I would, again, because we're getting close to the end of the scene, I want to add a little bit more sexual tension to it. And I think that we can do that if, okay, she says it's like a little buggy out there, okay, which you have to hear is a no. Okay, so take from the, okay, if she doesn't want to go outside, then that means that I'm going to have to leave. I don't want to leave yet, so I have to, you know, I have to fix this. So you know, it's more than just, I have a solution for that. You know, it's your way. It's your way. You need to find out if she still wants you there. Here. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is beautiful. Really nice.
All right. It's a beautiful night out. Would you like to go for a walk?
Well, it's kind of buggy outside.
Well, a Shoshone medicine woman taught me how to make bug repellent out of tree roots.
Oh, you drink bug repellent?
Oh, you rub it on. Okay, I've got some out in my truck, okay? Don't go anywhere.
See.
Yeah.